because we have an announcement from Karen Quinto, and she's going to Quinto. And so she's going to tell you about another opportunity that exists at Ryerson for people who might be keen on environmental issues. Karen, the floor is yours.
Sure. My name is Karen, and I'm the president of Ryerson University Chapter of WEAO, which stands for the Water Environment Association of Ontario. WEAO is actually, it's got various levels. On the international level, it's the Water Environment Federation, which is a vast network of industry and government bodies and businesses in the water and wastewater industry on the North American and European level. On a provincial level, that's who we're connected to. So that's the province of Ontario. And finally, on a university chapter, that's us. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I want you to be able to know about this opportunity, mainly because you need to have a transition between your academic life and your professional life. I don't think it's effective to try and find opportunities right when you graduate. I know some people will do the medical, the med school route and other routes, and that's fine. But you need to, first and foremost, whether or not you are interested in the environment, to build your identity capital. And that's not something that you can learn in school. Identity capital is the ability to be able to know yourself, know what you're passionate about, and be able to facilitate that in an organization such as this, that will be able to give you a distinguishing feature above everyone else who's graduating. Because it doesn't matter if you have an A+ or an A. If you cannot get that interview, and if you cannot succeed in that interview, you have a huge work cut out for you. And it's something that you need to do gradually. And that's what we want to do, is to promote and hone your leadership skills, your accountability, and all these things. So I'm going to just go to the next slide and tell you more about the opportunities that we have. Okay, sure. While that's loading. Okay, so I, as a president, want to do a project-based strategy. And I think that's because a lot of organizations, you sign up for them. There's networking events, which we also have, and info sessions, which is coming up next Tuesday. So if you're interested, just email weao@ryerson.ca, super simple. But I also wanted to do project management stuff. So I've talked to the Dean of Science, Imogen Ko, and Dr. Linda McCarthy, and they're on board with the Water Research Center that they're planning for Ryerson, and that's one of them. Another thing really cool about joining organizations such as this is that if you are actually interested in the water industry, you will be able to get recognized in a very local level, in a Ryerson level. For example, because I've been part of this since last year, Imogen Ko, the dean, is going to send me to Alberta for 1 week, all expenses paid. Dr. Wolfart, who's my supervisor, is covering some of my expenses as well, to go to a water innovation lab. And that's not something that you could just get having good grades. It's good to have good grades, but it's not enough. So I urge you to come out. So the Water Innovation Lab, just a little thing, which is also part of our project. Dr. Coavisto himself helped me develop the microbial fuel cell sewer pipeline invention that we worked with Dr. Larson, and that is now, I'm going to pitch it kind of like a dragon's den to industry leaders, to businesses in the water industry. At a place in Alberta, we're going to do a field trip in the mountains and all these cool stuff that I want you to also be a part of that team. So anyway, without further ado, just check us out. We have a Facebook page at facebook.com/RU-WEAO. If you email me at weao@ryerson.ca, I will tell you more. There's lots of stuff to come, so I urge you to come.